Hey, we're back. We're going to go down into the wards. We got a few things to do down here, a couple people to talk to, and we got to plant a bug. Yep. That's the plan. Oh, elevator. Should have waited for this. Oh well, maybe Ashley and Garrus will have an interesting conversation or something. Talk.
Alliance
Oh.
officials have raided a dangerous
Oh, we're getting this
cult
story.
controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
Okay. Oh, that's it? Oh, well, alright then. That's basic. Are we almost at the bottom? Oh, we're slowing down. Doors are gonna open. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah! Let's pull out. Let's pull out our guns. Woo! Alright. Hey, it's Zabaleta.
Hey, you're the shepherd kid.
What's up, Zabaleta?
Hey, been a long time, huh?
Have we met?
Oh, I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal, you know.
Yeah. It's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
Alright. That's Zabaleta. That's the end of that side quest. Good job. We helped out Zabaleta, an old friend of Mom's. Now we gotta go down into the wards. Another elevator ride. Why couldn't they have just made it a door? I already took an elevator down. Why is there like a halfway hallway?
Recently released an official statement regarding
Oh!
their missing survey team
I
in
think
the
this
Hades Gamma
is
cluster.
related to a side quest we unlocked.
According to the statement, the remains of the survey team were discovered not far from their abandoned research camp. There were no survivors. It is
Oh,
believed
well that's
the
bad.
researchers were the victims of a random attack by raiders or mercenaries. Names will be released after next of kin are notified.
Or maybe those were the ones that we killed because they had all turned to husks? I don't know. Whatevs. Guess that makes us mercenaries or raiders. What's in this door? That's that weird hallway. What's in this door? This is where I needed to go. Yeah, there's someone I need to see over here. Let me just cut in the middle of your conversation there. Conrad,
Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Verner. Remember me? There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre.
I
That's
thought more
incredible.
people would have known by now.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, can I get your picture?
Sure, no problem.
Just hold up your gun. Perfect.
What a smile.
Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Alright. Next, we need to go back down to C-Sec to plant that bug. Open up door. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Dun da 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 da. La da 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 da. Bum ba da dum da dum da dum. Dun da da dum da dum da dum. Bum da da. Hey hey hey. Da da da. Hey hey hey. Comment, like, and subscribe if you know where that song comes from.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption.
This is old news. Why are they still playing this?
Crime syndicate.
This is not news. They should take away that news with the little colon. That is not news. There's so many elevators. Why aren't there just stairs to everywhere? That'd be way faster. Are we seriously still in this elevator? Alright, we're here. Right. See, now I remember where I was supposed to go. Forgot for a second there because we had to wait for the elevator. Okay. We need to go up here to plant the bug. Inconspicuous location. Let's plant the bug here. Alright. So for now, before we go back up to see Emily Wong, we're actually going to go back onto the Normandy because what we can do is call our good old mother, Picard's mother, about Zabaleta, Zabaleeble, evil Gleeble, Spleeble. So that's what we're going to do. This side quest, I think, is actually kind of annoying for this reason, because we gotta go all the way through this elevator, then back into the Normandy, back to the comm room, back out the Normandy, back through here, to the wards area to talk to Zabaleta.
Should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar
So that's what we're doing.
Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
I actually don't feel like I have much to talk about right now, because I've been doing these recordings all within the same week. So it's not like too much about my week's changed. Some LPers I watch talk about their jobs and their daily lives and stuff. I'm a teacher. I can't really talk about my job for a couple reasons. First off, it'd be kind of rude and reflect poorly on me of a teacher if I started talking about my job. Because what would I talk about? I'd complain about students who did badly, maybe talk about how awesome my music students are, whatever. Either way, it's, probably not the best to be talking about it. Second, what if someday I get a subscriber who is also a student of mine? I don't want them to make the connection. Because if they make the connection, that's going to lead to, not necessarily a loss of respect, but kind of, there's a little bit of loss of position there. There really is, from both, an administration and from a student standpoint. They'll think of me potentially, not trying to inflate my ego here. They might potentially think of me as this big internet celebrity and not think of me as much as their teacher anymore.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, XO Shepard.
Shepard speak? Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
It's all right. I just had a question. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
What kind of incident?
You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
That explains everything. Thanks.
If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
I now know what my mission is. We're gonna go save Zabaleta, Beta. And that means we gotta walk all the way back out again and do all that stuff. Yep. Yeah, I think I should take different people this time. Yeah, well, I don't know. Let me think. I'm gonna take Rex now so that we can level him up too. And who else? I don't know. We'll take Garrus since we're on the Citadel. Seems like a good general rule of thumb to me.
Equalizing interior pressure with
Besides, we can see if we got some new Krogan armor that works well for Rex.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Let's see here. Rex, we're going to give you a better shotgun. And maybe, do we have a better assault? We have lots better assault rifles. There you go. Armor. It's crap. Alright. How many points do we got, Rex? 15? I have not used you in a while. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? A little better throw would be cool. Alright. How about next level of shotgun ability? Now let's do a little bit of fitness. Yeah! Look at that. 338 health. That is Rex. Okay. I was wondering where my elevator was. I think Rex and Garrus will get along very well, considering that the Turians unleashed the entire, like, genophage on them. On the Krogan.
The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix.
This is old news, too. We already know about it.
Goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment.
Rex kind of looks like a turtle.
Produced no viable results.
He actually looks quite stunning in that bright orange armor of his. So majestic. I'm getting a little bit tired. Not too tired, though. It's only like 9:30. Where is this going to go? Is this going to just go to the Presidium? I would rather just take Citadel Rapid Transit then. We're going to go ahead and take Citadel Rapid Transit up to the, what do they call it? Citadel Tower. So that we can go talk to Emily Wong. And then we'll go talk to Zabaleta Beta. And then we'll get off of here. And we'll start heading towards more side quests. First, we gotta deal with that rogue VI. Emily Wong.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great
Is that
story.
Rex's eye or Garrus's eye?
Thank you so much for your help.
Either way, it's
Here,
creepy.
This is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Like, oh my god, I'm gonna go show this to my publisher. That was Rex's eye. That was weird. Alright, back down towards Axis. Yep. Oh yeah, Lord's Axis is on the Presidium. There we go. We'll be out of the Citadel soon enough. That's a really pretty city. I think that's actually cooler, the imagery, than the elevator. Unless we get elevator chats that are funny, you know? That's pretty cool. And I'm just going to make sure that we know what we're doing as far as side quest goes. We got to go talk to Zabaleta. We got a rogue VI to deal with. We've got some Cerberus group to check out. We've got some Geth activities going on. We've got a facility to check out. We've got some suspicious shipments, and then we have all the collectibles and stuff. Okay. All right.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another Profile in Courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more Profiles in Courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
That'd be cool if they did more Profiles in Courage. You know, maybe talk about some, you know, Turian heroes, or Asari mercenaries, or, you know, stuff like that.
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
I heard you were at Mindoir. I wanted to talk about what you saw.
Why? You think you got something profound to say about it? People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I'm not going to give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up.
Hey, that's good enough, you know?
She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals.
Conspiracy theory.
If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
Alright. I'm still curious how we're doing on that Paragon. We still need more, huh? More, more, more. More, more, more. Okay. Let's see here. Where do we need to go now? We need to get off of this place and get back on our ship. That's going to require some walking. This episode's running a little bit long. So, you know what? I'm just going to meet you guys back on the ship. See you next episode.